Over the series, Police Patrol will be pulling out the files on some of the most extraordinary incidents that have happened in front of the patrol car cameras. This time, we count down 3 of the most unlikely truck chases witnessed on America's highways. At number 3 is an icy pursuit in Midwinter, Ohio. In the small provincial city of Lima and in sub-zero temperatures, the driver of this reportedly stolen truck is feeling the heat. He has a police patrol car right behind him. The road conditions are icy and hazardous, and as a result, they're also thankfully almost deserted. The cops can afford to hang back and wait for the speeding driver to make a mistake. They don't have to wait long. When the suspect puts his foot down to overtake this lorry, that's exactly what happens. The suspect has lost control of his vehicle on the icy road. He slides across the lanes and slams into the barrier. But the driver hasn't given up. He's spinning his tires in the hope of finding some traction in the snow and ice at the side of the road. And it looks as though his choice of stolen vehicle has proven inspired. Its all-weather and off-road capabilities have dragged him back onto the road and earned him a second chance to get away. But now, more patrol cars have joined the chase. They're right up behind the suspect, applying pressure in the hope of forcing another mistake. It works. Up ahead, despite being an off-roader, the truck has spun out again on the icy road. The police move in with weapons drawn to apprehend the suspect. This truck chase in Midwinter, Ohio makes number 3 in our countdown of the most unlikely truck chases. At number 2 is a chase that began as a routine traffic stop, but with a distinctly Wild West flavor. An expired tax disc on this cattle trailer has brought it to the attention of police in Sulphur Springs, Texas.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, sir. With the Highway Patrol, there's a couple of reasons I stopped you.
Yep.
Your tag's expired and your window tint's too dark on your truck.
I knew the tag was fired. The winter tint came from the auto parts store.
Yeah, it's too dark. Do you have a driver's license, insurance, car?
I've got my insurance, but the driver's license at home.
The driver appears to be cooperating with the cops. But the officer can tell that the suspect has something else on his mind.
Everything okay on your driver's license?
As far as I know.
Are you worried about it?
Yes, a little bit.
I can tell. What might be an issue? Suspension, a warrant, or what?
No suspension. Maybe a blue warrant.
A blue warrant?
Maybe, I don't know.
After weighing up his options by the side of the road, the lonesome cowboy decides to make a bolt for it and takes his chances on the open road. It's only now that the officer discovers that the suspect has outstanding warrants. Appropriately for a man with a cattle truck, he's wanted on suspicion of stealing cows. The suspected rustler does his best to shake off the police on his tail. But with that trailer dragging behind his truck, he's going to struggle to lose them. Gradually, other units converge on the escaping truck. The chase has hit the center of town, but still the suspect shows no signs of stopping. With this unwieldy trailer swinging behind his truck, the escaping driver is not only endangering his own life, but also those of everyone he comes across. The road ahead is blocked, so he mounts the pavement. His truck might be able to handle it, but his trailer can't. It's literally falling apart at the seams. The cowboy has managed to pull his vehicle back onto the road, but by now he's surrounded by patrol cars. Realizing that his vehicle is shot and he has no chance of outrunning the police, he decides it's time to dump the truck and trailer and take his chances on foot. This suspected rustler realized a little late in the day that a cattle trailer is not the best getaway vehicle. But his harebrained pursuit makes number 2 in the police patrol file of unlikely truck chases. When officers received a call reporting a reckless driver, they found the badly driven vehicle was this heavy-duty truck. Although it may not be able to outrun them, the officers know that a vehicle of this size presents a whole new set of problems. Any collision would be highly dangerous, so the officers are rightly wary of trying to force a quick end to this pursuit. But just when they're considering how they might bring it to a stop, the six-wheeler's driver misses his turn and comes to a standstill right in front of the chasing deputies. They take their opportunity and try and arrest him.
Don't move that car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
But the driver appears completely unbothered by the gun pointing at him and takes off again. His reckless behavior might be explained by the fact that he's driving under the influence of prescription drugs and methamphetamines. A potentially dangerous cocktail that appears to have persuaded him that his truck can outrun the police. But as they meander along these quiet country roads, the deputies have no problem keeping up with a vehicle of that size. The suspect appears to have given up the chase and run his truck to a standstill on the side of the road. The officers rush in to apprehend him, but they needn't have hurried. The driver has passed out at the wheel. When an officer opens the cab door, but no sooner than they have the suspect under control, the out-of-control truck presents them with a whole new problem. This chase might not have shattered any speed records, but it did manage to shatter one officer's windscreen. For the sheer amount of tonnage that tried to get away, this pursuit makes number 1 in the police patrol file of truck chases.